So you might think it's just willpower. Why do smart women overeat? Well, I'm going to tell you, it is not because of lack of willpower. If we haven't met, my name is Denise Jelinek, and this Lent, I'm helping women renew the way that they eat and think while deepening their relationship with God so that they have lasting results, eternal and physical results. So it's not your lack of willpower of why you're overeating. Today, I want to tell you, number one, what it is, and number two, how you can turn it around. Okay, it's really simple. The number one reason that smart women overeat is because they're uncomfortable. You don't feel so comfy. And our world loves to tell us that we should be comfortable, right? And Romans 12:2 says, do not conform to the ways of this world, which our world tells us we should be comfortable, but be transformed by the renewal of our mind. So I want to tell you about how to be uncomfortable. Okay, so what is being uncomfortable? Being uncomfortable is just a thought. I mean, literally, like I can experience the same thing that you can experience, and you might think, oh, I don't get it, that's no big deal. And I might be like, oh, that's really uncomfortable. The thing is that's so cool is that since it's a thought, you can actually change that. Because when your brain feels uncomfortable, it thinks, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Well, that's just not true. The truth is that you're uncomfortable. And what I want you to also know is that when you're uncomfortable, it's also a sign that you're getting some information. So think of this. For me, when I feel fatigued, when it's not like time to go to bed, I'm really uncomfortable. And that used to be a huge trigger for me to eat because I'm really uncomfortable. I shouldn't be tired right now. I need to eat. But I'm just uncomfortable. It's just not the way I want to be right now. Know that uncomfortableness is just giving you information, right? It's kind of like you've got mail or like some sort of message. It's something that God wants you to know. So you have a choice. When you're uncomfortable, you can either eat, and that's like really slamming the door on that information, saying, no, God, I don't want to know what you were telling me. I am going to sign up for gaining weight and just sort of live in that fog because you never actually learn what you're supposed to learn. Or what I'm teaching the women in my Lent group is to pause, to tune in with themselves. Assess your hunger, assess your fatigue, assess anything else. It's just, like right now we're in this prep phase. So we're just sort of doing some fact finding and just like starting to tune in because, tuning into yourself is really hard when we are always on autopilot. Okay, now speaking of information gathering, since being uncomfortable is a thought, not really a circumstance, it's just I feel uncomfortable, you can totally reframe this. So what if when you thought of food or wanting to eat, you said, oh my gosh, this is a message from God. I've got mail, right? It's an opportunity to tune into yourself. It's like a direct message, a text, a PM from like your favorite person ever. You'd open a text from God, wouldn't you? Yeah, you wouldn't let that go. You'd be like, oh, good. God's revealing something to me. It's like that Amazon package that you've been waiting for. Or what about this? When you get an Amazon package and you don't even remember what it is and you open it and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what I ordered. Oh, I love this. Or have you ever dropped everything to get the phone call from the doctor who's returning your phone call? Yes. So that's what discomfort can be. It can be like oh my gosh, I've got like this big surprise coming. It's just a notification that some information is coming your way. Remember, nobody ever died from being uncomfortable. And it's actually the path to learning more and to thriving. And if you can master the ability to reframe that uncomfortable feeling, it loses its power. And you lose weight. And your need to overeat. So if you want to learn how to master feeling uncomfortable so that you can make that feeling lose its power, join us. I'll teach you. Join our group. And listen, if you're not a group person and you want to talk one-on-one, no problem. Just PM me, DM me, whatever. Send me a message. And we will definitely get you feeling comfortable in discomfort, right? Have a blessed day. I'll see you back soon.